Hello, thank you, Cece and Anna, the owners of A Little Something Special, for joining the LBC's fourth podcast today. I'm Iwa Lani Martinson, a ninth grader at Lompoc High, and this is my fellow officer.
Hey, I am Oscar Rocah, and I am a junior at Lompoc High School and president of the Lompoc Business Club. I am glad to have everyone here together for this podcast and thankful for our two new guests in today's podcast.
Great. Now, Cece and Anna, can you both introduce yourselves and the main aspects of your business?
My name is Anna Carino, and I'm one of the co-owners of A Little Something Special and More here in Lompoc. And I basically, we run a flower and gift shop here in Lompoc. And the uniqueness of our shop is that the gifts here are handmade, handcrafted by local residents of Lompoc. And we have a very talented florist, my daughter Cece here.
I'm Cece and I'm the florist, and I work in the everyday sales, merchandising and decor to kind of make the aesthetics kind of flow for everybody. Mom does a lot of the behind the books stuff and working with the vendors and contracts and stuff.
Our community is going through a tough time right now with the COVID pandemic. How has A Little Something Special able to pivot or adapt your business to the pandemic for success?
Well, it's been challenging. It's a day by day sometimes. We've adapted like all businesses here in Lompoc to see what customers need and what we need to do to bring our products to them. So advertising differently, special hours we've had, curbside, we've done FaceTime shopping, personal shopping, basically what the customer needs at this time to help them navigate through this as well. But we pretty much learned that the customers will let you know what they need, and we adapt to that as well.
One of the major things we did offer, which we already had, was with the flower delivery. We offered delivery of our products to our regular customers, and customers are new customers. So it kind of helped people when they were locked down. We could still deliver them their local honey or their lotions or soaps that they use on a regular basis to their front door and just do payment over the phone. It was an aspect we already had, but we kind of promoted it a little bit more through the pandemic, which has definitely been received well.
Oh, that's really nice. So next question is, what are your favorite parts of being an entrepreneur and designing your shop?
My favorite thing about being an entrepreneur is I'm able to adapt it to my lifestyle. I have worked for a small business as a designer, and it controlled my time, and I commuted a lot. So it was nice as an entrepreneur in my hometown to be able to adjust my schedule to work with my family and also be able to do what I love to do, but on my terms.
And it really is nice to be able to express your views as far as how you want to present your shop. We want this to be, it's family owned. We want it to be our residents to know that this is their place, their products are here. We want to create an atmosphere where everyone's comfortable, and the products here are just so beautifully done, and we're just so pleased to invite them to be a part of our shop. So it's exciting to see our shop grow and the beauty that it has here.
How did you use
and designing it? It was fun.
How did you use your?
I'm sorry. What?
Sorry. How did you use your college degrees to contribute to your business or your educational background whatsoever it may be?
I actually started a flower shop while I was a Lompoc High student through the Future Farmers of America, and I sold flowers on holidays to the teachers and staff members. It helped me earn my credits for FFA and my degrees that I wanted there. So that gave me a tiny bit of knowledge, and it also kind of made me want to branch out a little more. When I did go to Cal Poly, I was a horticulture major. We have a plant shop at Cal Poly. I did run that plant shop for a few years. So it's given me a lot of knowledge on what to do and what not to do when I was able to choose this, make those decisions by myself, because it wasn't, it was my business. So I could kind of fluctuate what I thought worked and what didn't work. I use my horticulture background a lot in my floral design. I do have some retail classes that I took while I was there that I've used in my business till this day.
What is a culture or environment that you try to keep inside your business? And how do you relate the Lompoc community to buying merchandise for your store?
Well, the most important is local. We want to be local. And so we invite all of our local residents here to come visit us, show us their craft, their art that they do. We have been approached by outside to become a part of the shop, but we really want to bring the notoriety to our city, our beautiful little city. So we promote that it's all of our friends, neighbors that are part of the shop. So, and we want that to be the main focus. It is a community based gift shop and flower shop.
When you first were like pondering of opening your shop, how did you come up with the idea of having people part of the Lompoc community sell items at a shop?
Well, I do a lot of crafts and I enjoy that. And I knew there was, because I used to do shows long ago and take my products, and I saw just the love for their product, how they shared with the community what they did. They were so proud of their work. I love doing all sorts of crafts. So I thought, if I have this desire, there must be people that want to do this as well. And it just, in the beginning, we would look for artists and vendors that really had perfected their craft. And then we would invite them to come and join us. We are pleasantly surprised that we now no longer have to seek for vendors. They come in asking to be a part of the shop as well. So we invite them, we make sure that it's handmade, handcrafted, that they are local. And then we find a spot in the shop that compliments them and the people that they are next to. And it just started to grow from there. We currently have about 40 vendors in the shop. So it's a nice blend of crafts and products and flowers that Cece contributes. And then your neighbors that come in here. We have a lot of tourists that come in that bring a new aspect to the shop too, seeking things. So it's a collaboration of a lot of things, but we like how it's grown from within. So.
As you were touching upon on how your business fits into the Lompoc community and tourism, how do you market a little something special? And how does tourism specifically affect your business?
Tourism does affect our business, and with the pandemic, definitely we felt that loss. But we do try to advertise. Word of mouth locally is always our best, but we do Facebook, we do Instagram. We try to spread it out so that we do videos of the shop, photographs as much as we can. We talk about our artists, we talk about their product. We have a lot of people that when we put photos out that call that want to know a little bit more, we'll even do a personal FaceTime with them so that they can see the product. But basically, we try to every day put something out there, something new, or something that maybe they missed when they came in, or just showing as much as we can through our social media that we have. And that seems to be working quite well, so we're pleased.
How do you decide what products to display in your shop?
Yeah.
It really comes down to quality. We really listen to our customers. It's a small business. We get to know our customers on a first name basis as much as possible. If they're looking for a product that we don't have, we will look to see if we could find that locally before we, again, purchase it from a catalog. So we do really listen to our customers, and we love to bring new art in, but again, our main focus is we find someone that truly loves what they do, and their quality and craftsmanship is as up to par as possible. We rather find a person who does one thing than a person who does 20 things, because the love and the detail that goes into that one thing is something that our customers really appreciate and value.
And we really try not to compete within. So we look for people who are not duplicating anything. First of all, they can't duplicate what somebody else is already doing in our shop. We try to find, it could be in the same area of that craft or art, but it cannot be the same, so that we can make sure that we offer each vendor as much attention to their product. And no competition within the vendors here, and that seems to work out real nice. So.
Okay, so now we're going to show some of the products displayed in your shop.
So I didn't even know we had this up there. Oh, that's what you said. So I'm like, I don't know.
So these are all done by local artists?
Correct.
Wow. Do you get a lot of tourists coming in your shop to get the local souvenirs and stuff?
Yes, we do. And I think we've adapted in that situation where we have a lot of tourists who just come to work on the base for the week or so. They came in looking for stuff, and when we realized we didn't have too many items for that, we kind of started searching for more items to bring in. So it has been a really big seller for us, and we enjoy making them, and it's definitely a really big plus for the customers as well, tourists, and as well as local residents that want to send some items from Lompoc to somebody who used to live here.
When a vendor approaches you or an entrepreneur approaches you, what are some safety protocols you do before you display their products?
So what we do is first of all, we learn if they're just starting out, or if this is a line they've had for a while. Inventory is the most important. Do they have a large quantity of products they want to sell? Are they just starting out? Is this something that they're doing after retirement, or is this something they want to try? So we try to have several different contracts that will enable everybody to display their products versus a space that they want at the shop, or a shelf or even a cubicle. We want to give everybody the benefit of displaying their products here. So the first would be inventory, what they have, and will it fit the shop? And then basically we discuss, the protocol of our shop, which is a full display, and that they either display the product the way they want to, or we help and assist them so that we can present it as best we can to showcase it and make it shine. So, but basically it all starts with inventory on their end.
So today is February 18th and Valentine's Day just passed. How did it affect your sales? And if you were able to choose a holiday or a season where your business performs the best, which one would it be and why?
I would definitely say Valentine's Day. It was affected a little bit, but not too much. We are fortunate that we have a clientele that is very faithful and again, know us on a personal level. So they came out and they've been supporting us as much as they possibly can through this pandemic. I definitely saw that with Valentine's Day. It's a busy time for a florist. And I was definitely busy. I did see a little drop in some sales, but I don't necessarily think it was a big one. As far as our best season, that would definitely be Christmas. It was really scary this year because we were put down on lockdown again shortly before that. But the community in the town really supported us. And again, Christmas is a make or break for a whole year, really. People want to share local items and buy gifts. So it's a time of year where everyone is buying gifts. So that's a big time of year for us. And
Definitely Christmas time.
and it really can help us out throughout the whole year if that's a good month. And this year was definitely a great one.
It was.
With all the restrictions.
So we know you've been open for a while now. So what are some short to medium goals you have set for your business in the next months/years?
Well, we had so many, like I said, it changes, and the pandemic kind of scared us in the beginning. So basically, we're taking it day by day, month by month. We're seeing what works, what will be placed in front of us that we will have to work with or work around. So we definitely wish to continue to grow, to bring more vendors to our shop, to keep the local theme going, because it's something it's important to us. I mean, we both work with our hands, we both create products, we both have an appreciation for the arts, and that's what we'd like to continue to grow in Lompoc. And but first, we're gonna get through this pandemic first and get that behind us.
Definitely on my end with the shop, which we've been procrastinating on, and I will take responsibility for that, is more of a website, social media. Again, that especially with the pandemic, we realized that's the business. I shy away from technology, but I realize that that's really a big part, and that's something our customers are asking for.
Yes,
so
they're now asking for.
That's a short-term and a long-term goal, is to be a little bit more web savvy and on social media more.
What are some of your best selling categories or best selling items in the store? And has there been any items that surprise you that they sell?
Our best selling for the shop are the Lompoc coordinate bags, and that is the one product we were very surprised. We saw in a catalog these beautiful bags that were showcasing the city that people lived in, and Cece had a great idea that we should do that for Lompoc. And so we came up with a design, and we thought, okay, let's try this. And surprisingly, it became one of the best-selling products. So it grew from there. We did different designs, we did different sizes, and it surprised us how many people wanted to take a piece of Lompoc wherever they went. In fact, we had a customer just came in today that was buying one of the bags for her daughter who lived in New York. And I thought, how funny, there's a woman walking around in New York and it has the Lompoc coordinates and it says Lompoc, California. So I just thought that. And just all over, the people that want to take something from Lompoc will remind them of when they lived here. So, but basically we have 40 some vendors. They all seem to bring something unique and different. It doesn't surprise us that they take off because they do such a quality job. And so, but the one surprise was the bags. And so that's now become our signature here, these Lompoc coordinate bags and halama and surf. We promote our beautiful city and all the beauty that it has. And that surprised us, so.
Well, thank you for spending your valuable time helping us create this useful podcast. And thank you to all the listeners who made it all the way to the end of this entertaining podcast.
It was a pleasure guesting you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.